The honey badger verse of the day today is an exciting one because it's about how God can make his grace and peace be abundant in our lives. And I love who wrote it, the Apostle Peter. He was a fisherman. He denied Christ 3 times, but yet Jesus said to him, "On this rock I'll build my church." He experienced abundant grace. And it's 1 Peter 1:2, who has chosen us by the foreknowledge of God our Father, through the sanctifying work of the Spirit, to obedience of Christ Jesus and the sprinkling of his blood, grace and peace be yours in abundance. And the way grace and peace is abundance in us is, number one, God's chosen us. He set us apart. He has a call on our lives. Peter was a fisherman, and then he was called to build the church. Number two, we're sanctified. That means we're walking by the Spirit daily and hearing God's voice. And as we hear God's voice, we come out of darkness in the wonderful light. We're being transformed from glory to glory. And then, number three, we're walking in obedience. Obedience opens our eyes to the will of God. When we are obedient to God, we hear his voice and we see him working in our lives. And then finally, it's the sprinkled blood of Christ. On our own, we're going to mess up. We're going to sin. All fall short of the glory of God. But yet Christ's blood is able to cleanse us from all sin. And as we walk in obedience, as we walk by his Spirit, as we're being sanctified daily, God's grace and mercy and peace is ours in abundance. And are we living in the fullness of all God has for us by walking in obedience to Christ, by allowing his Spirit to lead us? And do we have endurance like the honey badger? There's going to be days like today when it's raining. There's going to be days when it's dark. But yet God's Spirit will lead us out of darkness, and he'll lead us to Christ, and we'll see his amazing grace and mercy and peace be ours in abundance.